Okay, so you've almost definitely seen this face. She's the athlete who just popped up out of nowhere, it seems, and completely took over the internet. But what's really interesting is the story behind those viral photos. It's about a seriously talented athlete and honestly, a wild look at what fame is like today.
So, the big question everyone's been asking is, who is she? I mean, it's been all over social media, all over Google. Well, today we're going to give you the answer. We're going to break down the whole story of how this volleyball player became a global sensation pretty much overnight.
All right, so to really get a handle on why she went viral, you have to go back to where it all started, and that's on the volleyball court. See, long before she was an icon on social media, she was, and still is, a really serious professional athlete.
Okay, her name is Persia Rizgar. Now, that's a name that, until recently, was mostly known by volleyball fans in her area. But now, it's being typed into search bars literally all over the globe.
So Persia is from Duhok in Iraq, and she plays professionally for the Sanharib Sports Club. And let's be clear, this isn't some side gig or a casual hobby. Nope, this is her career, and you're about to see just how high a level she's competing at. And the Sanharib Sports Club? Yeah, they're not just any team. We're talking about a powerhouse in the Kurdistan region's volleyball scene. This tells you everything you need to know right off the bat. Persia isn't famous just because of her looks. She is a formidable athlete with some serious, undeniable talent.
You know, what makes Persia's story so captivating is this kind of two-sided image she has. When you read about her, people always seem to talk about two different things. First, they talk about her incredible power and skill on the court. And then, in the very next breath, they'll talk about her striking looks. The full quote you see floating around is, "Her game is as powerful as her beauty is stunning." And that right there, that potent mix of pure athleticism and, well, aesthetics, is what totally lit the fuse for her going viral. So, you gotta wonder, how does that even happen? How does a super talented volleyball player from a regional team in Iraq suddenly become this massive international internet star? Let's dig into exactly how she shot to fame. Okay, so it really all starts with just her presence when she's playing a match. People say that when Persia's on the court, she has this magnetic quality. All eyes are just fixed on her. She's not just another player out there. She basically becomes the main event. And that incredible on-court energy, it translated perfectly online. Photos from her matches started bouncing all over social media, just picking up crazy speed with every single share, every like, every retweet. And then, well, the internet did what the internet does best. It gave her a title. All that online chatter kind of boiled down to this one unofficial, fan-given title, the most beautiful athlete. And that one phrase, it became the viral headline that basically defined her whole story online. So what's the secret sauce here? What's the formula for this kind of viral appeal? Well, people point to this really powerful combo of three things: her fierce, undeniable confidence on the court, that incredible smile, and a really distinct personal style that just makes her stand out. I mean, it's the whole package. Okay, so with all this buzz, it's totally understandable that people want to follow her journey for themselves. So if you want to see more of Precia's life, both on and off the court, where do you go? All right, you can find her on Instagram. Her official account is at persia.rizgar18. That's Perzha dot Rizgar18. And if you check out her profile, you really get to see both sides of her life. You know, one post could be this intense action shot from a big match, spikes, dives, the whole thing. And then the very next one might be a really cool, stylish photo of her just out and about. It's a really fascinating look at what it's like to be a modern athlete in the age of social media. When you step back, the story of Persia Rizgar is way more than just about one person's fame. It's really a perfect snapshot of our culture right now. And it brings up a really important question. When an athlete's looks become the main reason they're famous, does that actually help their sport and showcase their skill? Or does it risk totally overshadowing it? Are we really celebrating the player, or are we just celebrating the face? It's something to think about for sure.